Hello everyone, my name is Vixen and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I will be unboxing the beautiful Operetta Creeproduction that was released this year. I got mine a couple days ago off of Amazon for around $27 and I am really excited to open her up because this will be the first Monster High doll I've unboxed in maybe 10 years. And I really want to get a closer look at her, and her face, even through the box, is so stunning. Operetta is one of my favorite doll characters in the Monster High universe, and I'm really excited to finally have her. And the back of the box is equally beautiful, and I love her official art and her little pet there. And let's just jump right into the video and start unboxing her. I can't wait to see her with you guys. I am going to carefully slide her out of her packaging, and I am even more excited just seeing her out of the box like this. I am always so happy with the background art that they do for these dolls. It just highlights the whole experience of unboxing them, and the color palette is so perfect for this doll. I am carefully removing the zip ties and rubber bands that are holding Operetta and her accessories in the box. And I am freeing her backpack or guitar case now from the box, and this has to be one of my favorite bags from Monster High dolls just because of how detailed and creative it is. I especially love the spider webbing on the front of it, and the fact that those treble clefs, I think is what they are, in the front are actually engraved through it. And on the back we have the Monster High logo and some skelettes all down the strap of the backpack. I am now going in to remove the stand. I probably shouldn't have cut this and just figured out how to pull it out, but whatever, it's my doll. So now we just have a typical black Monster High stand, and I'm just going to put it together now. And I am so glad now that I have more stands because they are hard to come by. And I am removing Operetta's diary. I love how crispy the new diaries look. And at some point I'll definitely read through these because I am curious about her background. I wonder if anyone's ever figured out who her mother is. I know her dad is the Phantom of the Opera, but who is her mom? Now is the time to free Operetta herself. She is secured by a couple rubber bands around her waist and her wrists. I am trying my best not to cut her arms or her body, and these zip ties are really tight around her. She also has one under her hair right here, and one holding her actual head down at the very top. So I remove that and hopefully don't cut any of her hair. I have flipped the entire box over so I can pull back the tape on these plastic parts holding Operetta in the box so I can more easily free her, especially around her head. I am super careful about damaging her face sculpt or her hair, and this just helps me more easily get her out. I do end up cutting this plastic piece around her knees just because I forgot to untape it, but that's okay. I don't plan on keeping the box, so no harm done. The most difficult part of this is these plastic ties in the back of her head. They are pressed so far up against the plastic that I have a really hard time cutting them out, as you can see. After struggling for way too long, I eventually decided to turn her over and just pull her out of the packaging completely. Be very careful when you do this, especially because I don't want it to damage your doll, but hey, that's what I'm doing. And now she is free, and I can't wait to have a closer look at her. Now I am going to free Operetta's beloved pet, Memphis Daddy-O-Longlegs. I never knew his name as a kid, so I'm glad I know now, and he is so cute. Now that she is out of the box, I can get a much closer look at her. And my first impression is her bangs are absolutely stunning. I love them and hope they never fall out. And I really enjoy this lip color and her mole on her as well. And on her mask, I never realized it had that kind of spiderweb detailing, and it's beautiful. Her hair is really messy, but it is soft. I definitely will have to wash it eventually, and I realized I forgot a plastic little tab in her head, which I will cut out eventually. But she has these beautiful little dice earrings. One is black and the other is white. I also really enjoy her outfit with the little skelet button on the jacket there. And her sleeves are very poofy and I enjoy them. These tattoos look wonderful on her, and she has this teeny tiny little dice ring that is, I love it so much. And she also has a bracelet on her opposite arm of a piano. Her belt is really detailed, and I absolutely love how they're doing a chain effect with the music and the spider web in the middle. She's got some capri jeans on, and the one leg looks a little shorter than the other when I'm looking at it, but maybe it's just because it's sitting on the doll funny. And her shoes. I think these shoes are beautiful. I love the treble note heel and how they kind of look like she's wearing socks at the top, and they have that little red spider in the middle as well. Overall, she's a beautiful doll, and I am so thrilled to finally have her in my collection. And now we're going to go into a little montage showing this beautiful lady off. I also wanted to compare the Creeproduction Operetta with the G1 Operetta. The one on the left is the Creeproduction and the one on the right is the original. They look relatively the same except for a couple things. I do notice her lips are wider and a slightly different color than the original, and also their eyeshadow is slightly different. The original doll has a much darker orange and the Creeproduction is a little more yellow. I also noticed the mask on the Creeproduction touches her eye, where the original one does not. Overall, I think they look very similar. I obviously love the G1 sculpt very much because that's what I grew up with, but I think both of these dolls are so beautiful. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel and watching this unboxing of Creeproduction Operetta. I am overall so thrilled with this doll, and she is a beautiful addition to my collection. I really hope to see you all again in my next video. Have a good day. Bye-bye.